So it's already 6 months from when 6 months, right? We're in September. Yeah, so May, June, July, August, September. No, 4 months actually. So it's a 4 months update. It's been 4 months from when I moved from having my relaxed hair to my sister locks. And so at first I thought it was not possible to have microlocs when you have relaxed hair. So my first thought was I have to do a big job and cut my hair again and start from the very beginning. But I had a consultation with my loctician and they said no, it's okay, because by then I had like 4 months growth, 3-4 months growth. There was a little bit of something there that they could install. But well, further down I realized that I don't think you even need 4 months, you just need like 1 month or so. So this vlog is going to be a little bit about microlocs, mainly shampooing my hair and a little bit of styling it like this. And then I'm going to talk about the pros and the cons and how it's going 4 months in. And it's also going to be about cooking and everything. And then hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for clicking my video. If this is your first time clicking my video, thank you. Let's do life together. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always watching. I really enjoy making this video, so it's nice that someone also enjoys watching them. I enjoy watching them myself. So I want to talk about this first before we get into the vlog. That is how it's been going with my sister locks, microlocs as they like to call them. And do I regret it? Not yet. And what are the pros and the cons? So the good thing about microlocs, why I would have them over and over again, it's only been 4 months, but they are the freedom. It's like not having your hair, you know, like when you have short hair and you don't have to think about how am I going to style it, washing it and everything. With sister locks, you can simply wake up, spritz your hair and walk out. I know people say like the first 6 months or the first year is like ugly phase and everything, but I feel like I'm embracing it. Maybe it's because I started with relaxed hair, so I had a bit of length and I can curl my hair and everything, but it's not bad. I like it. Yeah. And another good thing is that you're always ready, right? And you don't lose hair. Your hair doesn't shed. I think this is how locks grow faster than natural hair or like our normal hair, because you're not losing any hair. There's no shedding whatsoever. So that is also good. So I'm going to see length over time. I think 4 years from now it's going to be shoulders or back or whatever. So that is good. And then 3, maintenance is not expensive, contrary to the popular belief that sister locks are expensive. So let's go into the negatives. The start is expensive. If you have to get someone to install them for you, then of course they're expensive, right? It's like €300, $300, 500 for some places. If you get it cheap, maybe in Kenya or I've seen some cost $80, which I think is okay depending on where you're coming from. So the starting process really is expensive. But if you learn how to do your own reties, then sometimes you can do them yourself. Sometimes you can go to the loctician. And so sometimes you have months where you don't have hair expenses. So I have learned how to retie my locks. So sometimes I retie, which is most of the times. But of course here and there I go into the loctician and the retie is like €70. So if you skip 3 months and then you go once, it's not very expensive. So yeah, that is still good. And the other problem is shrinkage. The first years freeze. So 1 month you have this length retention, the following month it's like short, you don't know how to style it. So that is the other thing, and that's what people call the awkward stage. And then the other thing is product buildup. So if you use a lot of products, you're likely to have lint, product buildup, also from your clothes, from your scarves. Yeah, I think this is when you have like long locks, also depending on the linen that you use, I think. And wash days are not hectic for me anymore, honestly. I don't know when they're long enough, but right now wash days are good. And then in terms of product use, the products that I have now, you will see like here in the next part when I'm doing washing my hair and doing the products that I use. I've had them for 4 months now, and I think I can still use them for the next 2 months. So that means you probably need to buy products only twice a month because you don't use a lot of products for your locks. So again, that's affordable. And if you want to have sister locks or microlocs, well, the difference between microlocs and sister locks, according to my loctician, is just in how you start them. So if your hair is thin or you've relaxed hair, it's advisable that you start with microlocs. So this is just mini twists, right? And then you just lock, they just lock them in. So with time you can see, I'm just gonna show right here, I hope it shows. With time you can see that the lock is coming out, but the twist is still there. So that's the difference. So eventually at the end, after 5 years, everyone has sister locks. So that settles the debate. Yeah, so if you have thin hair or relaxed hair, you start with microlocs, and it's very much possible. Actually, if I had to do it again, I would start with relaxed hair, because then maybe I avoid the weird stage where your hair is still standing like that and all. So let's get into the vlog. So these are the products that I use when I'm washing my hair. So generally for locks, you don't really have to buy a lot of products or use a lot of products. I really just use 2 products, so a shampoo and a conditioner, which honestly I'm not supposed to use. So we have the shampoo. This is the shampoo, mango and lime. It smells really nice, and so far I haven't had any problem with lint or anything on my hair. I can also use this one, avocado. It also has an itching spray, and I've had this products ever since I started my lock journey, so literally 6 months now, so they really last long. And then the anti-itch spray, honestly I don't know if this is useful. My locks itch sometimes, but sometimes they don't. So yeah, I think you can use it or not. And then I also bought the oil. So it's a very light oil, and I mix it with water. I put it in here, and this is the spray. I bought this from Shane. It's a very good spray. And then once in a while I use a very little shine and gem. I think I'll show when I'm styling the front mainly, just a little bit, and then I use a scarf. So these are the products that I use. And I also have where is it? I also have this to put oil, so it puts oil nicely on the lines, from Shein. And those are all the products that I use for my hair. And so let's do the washing. Okay, so first thing is you have your... Okay, so I actually have 2 spritz bottles, because I use this one for water and oil, just to spritz every day. And then I use this for shampoo, and yeah, just that. So I mix shampoo with water, and I'm going to use this one. And then I'm going to put a little bit of water. Okay, so that is done. So the next thing that you want to do is to actually do the to put your locks into 3s. And I forgot to show the bands that you need. So where are the bands? Okay, they are here. So you need these tiny bands so that you tie the end, so that the locks don't unravel. So I'm going to go through the process of doing the locks and then washing the hair. this point, when I'm done drying, so at this point when I'm done drying, I then go in with this. It really dries it out so I can do this. And sometimes I can put the oil whilst the hair is still a little bit wet, but like right now it's in the evening, right? So I will just put this on. It's a very cute item I also got from Shein, but I'm sure you can get it from anywhere else. So it really allows my hair to dry. And the same with all natural hair. If you're going to sleep, so when I'm going to sleep, I'm going to take this out and I'm going to do the oiling, and I'm going to put a scarf, and then I put a satin bonnet.
I can see this. I can see your hand.
So now that I'm done bathing, the next thing is going with the toner. So this is generally my evening routine. So I take this, and then I a little bit here. And then I only use 3 products for my face. That is the scrub, the face wash, the toner, and the moisturizer. 4 products. But I use the toner like once a week. I use the scrub 2 times a week, and then I use the moisturizer every day. I have the night cream and the day cream. I always show using it. This is the day cream that I use. And then sometimes, actually, I also use the Derma, but I use this like once in like 2 weeks, maybe 2 times a month, maybe once a month. Yes, I am a diehard Nivea fan. I've just always used it. I've built on using the products. I have used just the face wash at one point, and then just the cream at one point, and then just the not the Q10 but like the ordinary Nivea one, and I've never had problems with it. So yeah, I still just use Nivea, and I think I love my skin tone. And then so yeah, that's the end of it. And now that your hair is dry, you probably want to go in with this directly, or you can go with the pink thing that I showed. So just a little bit, and then a little bit on your palm, because you're gonna put in more when you're styling, a little bit more as well. And then I do this when the hair is dry. If you're in a rush and the hair is not yet dry, you can use a dryer a little bit, a blower or a dryer or whatever. And then I go in with the scarf. And then with the satin bonnet, I just double layer, because how I sleep, everything comes off. So in case the bonnet comes off, then we have the scarf underneath. And then to that, Vaseline, of course. So this is day 1 of eating, let's not say healthy, but I'm trying high protein, high vegetables, low starch. So the plan is actually to meal prep. I hope I can meal prep and then put this in another video. So I made this salad, and I'm trying to do this for 30 days and then 60 days, and then eventually I just clean it. This is very yummy.